Okay, this is my latest assemblage box I'm working on. I have a few others I'm working on that I started before this that I haven't finished, but just haven't got around to it. So this one I really like. I used the gold flake in it and paint over with a little bit of red. This was actually from some hanging Japanese thing, something I don't remember. I had some broken flashlights. I used the springs out of them. I put some screws in there. The screws really have no purpose. They don't hold anything down or anything, but I just like the way they look. Some scrapbooking papers and everything. Um, and inside the box I have the statue. I like the way it looks. And then in the background it has this like wallpaper. Not wallpaper, it's from scrapbooking store, but I'm using it as like a wallpaper on this one for just a background. It's like California. It just has all the different cities and things. And inside these red strings, I actually want to have these red strings laying around in there, but they're not going to be laying like that because they're coming from the sides of the boxes, and some of the spots are adhered and some aren't. So down inside the box, I have this little statue or whatever, and I'm working on putting in the light switch. I'm going to put the light right above the head, right in here, and it's going to be like a almost like a halo effect, like how you would see in Renaissance paintings or pretty much any painting that depicts an angel or divine serenity and innocence. You see the little light shining down, and there's gonna be one switch. I was gonna do two switches, but I'm gonna do one switch, and in the bottom I'm gonna have red lights, and those are probably my Christmas lights. And the idea is that I'm gonna have people in the bottom and people going up the sides, and they're gonna be these army men that I'm going to tear, well not tear, but burn and stretch out and cut arms off and burn the faces on them. And I'm gonna get an acrylic gel medium that's thick enough so that it retains the shape after I add the color and everything to it, so that it'll give it a watery type fire like feel around the army men. And I want to add, first I'm going to add a screen. There's going to be a screen right in here, like a screen door screen. And then behind that, I'll say about quarter of an inch behind it, there's going to be plexiglass. And then on the inside, because I hate using real glass, because real glass breaks, it's very fragile. If someone knocks this box down or bumps into it, I would hate for the glass to break, because then you're not going to be able to fix it. Because normally the things I use to adhere this is not going anywhere. This stuff is not going anywhere. So that's the same things I use to adhere my plexiglass. Inside there's going to be another wall of plexiglass, and I want to do that. At first I wasn't sure, but I really want to do it now because I'm going to have the people behind the glass, so I think it'll give a real nice effect. And then the glow from the red, it'll symbolize that it's hell. And then at the top, we'll have the light from the flashlight that'll shine down. I'm actually working on the switchboard and everything now, trying to get everything together. I actually need to go get a 9-volt battery so I can, before I start cutting and everything, because I want to make sure I get the right light to make it look decent, because I don't want it to be too white, but then again I don't want it to be so yellow, because I feel like the paint, not the painting, but I feel like the box is already dim enough as is that I don't need too like the yellowy effect of the light. I think because the gold that's on it already is going to be enough. So after I get this all worked together and installed, I'm going to cut a hole, and this one's going to have to hang, by the way, because of the bottom right here. It wouldn't be able to sit unless it's set on like a shelf and this part hung off. But the light, I'll cut a hole right in here to put the light in, and this switch, if I choose to use this one, this would probably go on the side or something, or I really don't want to use this. This is rather big. I really don't want to use that. So I'll probably end up using something else. If I get the 9-volt battery, I won't need to use this at all, because you can see that it's going to take 3 batteries and all this. It's just from an old Frogger game that I broke down. I'll probably end up using this switchboard and some of my art. And there's another switch over here, right there, that I can use in my art. Well, not in my art, but for cutting on and off lights, because my other boxes need lights in them also. I like the small windows, and then you can like look all inside, because I feel like when it's all open, you see everything that there is to see. But if it's small like this, you can look down, and I just feel like it's better. I'll go ahead and take this off so you can see what what it looks like already on the inside. And this is all I have so far. I'm going to go up and down the walls and add some more. And of course, like I told you, the plexiglass will be along this side. I'll probably come out as far as I can, which looks to be about a little less than half an inch, but more than a quarter of an inch. And I'll have the people all right here. I'll probably add someone in the background right there because I want to give a depth and perception feel. I want to add something in here, but I'm not sure if you will be able to see it through the window. I'll add more pieces back here. There's some cork board back there. I'm thinking about adding some oyster shells that I have because they actually match up with the outside of the box and they'll tie it in well. So let me see. I want to see right now if I can see down. Hold on 1 second. I want to see if I can see down into the hole where the little candle holder was, and I don't think you're going to be able to. I think it'll just be a waste to do anything there. Yeah, and it doesn't look like it too will be. Unless when I put the red lights in, you can see. Unless when I put the red lights in, it lights it up to enough so that you can see. Maybe I can have something coming out of it. So this is my latest box. I have to do more. Of course, I can't leave these like this, and the outside's not done. I need to do more work with the sides. It's only the front that I've got done. I really want to do a lot more work. I like this effect right here. Because this box wasn't even green at first. I think it was like blue and orange. But I like the way this is faded onto there. It's getting to be pretty hefty. I say it's about 8 pounds right now. So I probably will have it so that it sits on a shelf, because I have some nice designer type shelves that it can sit on, and that's probably what it will be. And if I were to sell it or do something like that, I'd probably sell it with a shelf like that so that people wouldn't try to hang it or do something like that and then break it, because that would be horrible to buy something that you like and then not know how to hang it and then it break. So please let me know what you think.